Nguyen Cao Ky spoke to 1,000 University of Virginia students despite the protest of 13 UVA professors who questioned Ky as among those least likely to give an accurate account of the demise of South Vietnam. But Ky gave his account in full. "We look to America as the leader of the free world," he said, "and the mistake was not American participation itself, but rather America's no-win military position."
In my humble opinion, if a question should be asked today to benefit from our common experience, in order to draw a lesson for the future, we should rather ask ourselves whether the American military strategy and tactics in Vietnam were the right one, and whether, had we not made the mistake we did in Vietnam, would we have lost the war? As a Vietnamese, I can tell you that the American involvement in Vietnam has not been a mistake.
Ky thanked America for the almost 20 years of support, but he asked his student audience to remember his own country's suffering.
Our sacrifices and suffering have also been immeasurable. You may like us or dislike us. You may agree or disagree with us on approach. But if you did not recognize that we have fought and died so that we could be independent, it would be very sad indeed.
The former South Vietnamese premier answered a series of challenging questions after the speech. 1. Were you a coward to leave South Vietnam? "What else could I do?" he answered. "President Thieu himself refused me the chance to fight. I was alone with no support." During the speech and during an impromptu press conference, Ky labeled former South Vietnamese President Nguyen Van Thieu as corrupt and as the man responsible for the leaderless position of the Vietnamese army at the end of the war. Ky said his long-range plans include farming, but his agent said Ky's plans, at least through April, include 50 speeches nationwide for a fee of $2,500 each. This is Wyatt Andrews in Charlottesville, Virginia.